You're listening to the Radcast, a top 25 worldwide business podcast. If it's radical, we cover it. Here's your host, Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the latest edition of the Radcast. It is Friday, January 26th, 2024, our weekly business and marketing news of the week, and any small talk that Chris and I want to get into that'll make you laugh, make you smile, make you high five your best friend, or run around the house naked 5 times. I don't even know. What's up, Chris?
How you doing, my man?
Hey.
Quite the intro today.
Fired up. Fired up.
Did you have a couple extra energy drinks this morning? Or?
I'm on my 7th one. I'm good. No, I think I'm on number 2. Number 2. My resting heart rate's like 44, so I can pound 2 monsters and get to like 58. It's
and you're
really
like normal,
So, yeah, man, it's good. How's hot Miami?
Hanging in the vacay lounge, baby.
Oh yeah,
sunshine and 80 degrees. We're very lucky.
Oh my God, just shut up. It's a
come on down.
Yeah, rainy 48 degrees here or something in South Carolina. I mean, you'd think we're in, I don't know, Maine or something, or Seattle.
Yeah.
But not so nice here. Hope everyone's doing great wherever, whenever, however you are. Hopefully your football teams did well in the playoffs. My Bills lost. Josh Allen disappointed a little bit. Didn't quite get it done. Mahomes is just a beast, getting over that KC slump. So we'll see where things go. Got Baltimore, Kansas City, and then Detroit. The up-and-coming Detroit. Never thought I'd say Detroit. In the NFC Championship game. It doesn't take a while. And
I don't know people still live in Detroit.
Yeah, San Fran and the Detroit Lions. Baltimore and Kansas City. The ratings have been through the roof. NFL is more popular than ever. So hopefully you've placed your ads if you're a big brand on all the upcoming playoffs. I will say I don't turn the channel much when it's like NFL playoffs. So probably a good signal to have those ads running. But make sure you have a jingle. The TV is the radio. The smartphone is the TV. Because you're looking down at your phone while the ads are playing. So you need some iconic music or some kind of jingle going on your TV spots. There's your little tip of the day. The TV is the radio. Who would have thought?
I love that. Put on a T-shirt.
Yes, the TV is the radio. Who killed the radio star? The TV. Because think about it. Your head's down. We're all down looking at the phone. Right. You're scrolling. But the TV's playing, so it's in the background. It's ambient a bit, but that tune and that jingle has never been more important because that'll still stick in your head even when you're like scrolling. Call me if you really want the good stuff, brands. I mean, let's be honest. You won't hear this kind of news. Like your 30-year-old account rep doesn't know that shit.
No, your social media manager doesn't know that.
They don't understand that. So anyway, we got some good news today. Balenciaga. Did I say that right? Balenciaga?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Peak Chic. They got a $5,600 snowboard. Leads a fury of luxury ski wear and accessories. This comes to us from our good friends in Hollywood. The Hollywood Reporter. It's an article from January 20th by Ingrid Schmidt. We appreciate Ingrid. Look, when I know who the author is, I'm going to give you some credit. Discusses the trend of luxury ski wear and accessories highlighted at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City. It showcases the high-end fashion in ski resorts featuring products from brands like Balenciaga, Gucci, and Dior. Key items include that $5,600 snowboard and luxury apparel worn by celebrities like Rihanna and Justin Bieber. The piece illustrates the merging of luxury fashion with ski wear, marked by celebrity endorsements and high price tags. I do see a lot of celebrities like rocking some goggles, like ski goggles. The sunglasses that are like big and ridiculous have kind of come back that look like ski sunglasses. I know in hot Miami, anything to do with skiing is probably not exactly up your alley, Chris, but you've seen these trends.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's a lot of skiers down here. Actually, I heard some guys in the sauna like talking about it, but yeah, this is a weird trend to me.
I feel like it's like a little bit of there's
there's
a lot of posers out there. I think for like skis, like skiing. I don't know. It feels like one of the remaining like poser sports. You know, I've got my ski outfits on or my ski brands or whatever, like in my pictures, but I haven't hit the slopes in like 10 years.
I was going to say there's a lot of people I know that go out to Colorado and literally they'll Airbnb like really sick houses just to go shoot content in ski clothes.
Yeah, there is ski clothes.
And they're never doing any skiing.
No skiing. They're just in the hot tub.
I'm just like, wow, man.
Yeah.
We've stopped doing the actual activities. We're just there for the photo.
Yeah, I'm out here doing some boarding, man. But in between boarding, I'm getting these shots in.
Yeah, basically.
With my model girlfriend in the hot tub.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got their ski goggles, but their Balenciaga ski board behind them.
Hey, season's coming, baby. Everybody look out on your feed. You're going to see a lot of...
But the point here is luxury is not dead. Luxury brands are still alive and well, no matter what you think are here, and expanding. I still think luxury brands have a ways to go in the automotive world. I feel like that's the next big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an article in here later we talk about Apple cars and stuff, but like I could see Louis Vuitton car.
Well, I've thought I've seen maybe like Rolls Royce did something with Hermes at one point, like the Hermes orange leather seats or something. But you kind of like, I mean, the old days, just like the Eddie Bauer edition, the Explorers and stuff. I would even love to see those come back.
Oh yeah, the Eddie Bauer Explorer, man. Oh yeah, you got that premium Explorer if you had the Eddie Bauer, man. Hand sewn into the seats. That was a pretty good partnership. That co-branding right there. Yeah. So back to the football. We went off it briefly. So we think this is going to happen sooner or later. This comes to us from the messenger.com. The possibility of a pay-per-view Super Bowl with streaming picking up and the popularity. There's and just the overall viewership and opportunity for revenue. There's the possibility that one day the Super Bowl will be pay-per-view. I could totally see a world where that happens. And I think everybody that's listening or might think this, oh God, we're going to have to pay for the Super Bowl. Like, I would never pay for the Super Bowl. Well, here's the deal. You don't really want to pay your cable bill either. So would you rather have a la carte opportunities to order what you want? Or would you rather pay $120 a month for a lot of shit that you don't watch? So
that's true.
We're moving to a world.
I'll watch the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But I'm not going to watch... Like, I don't need the NFL package for $120 a month, but I'd probably pay $100 pay-per-view for the Super Bowl.
Yes. I'd pay $100 if I didn't, like, again, I haven't been spending unnecessarily money on channels that I didn't want or need. Would I fork out $50, $100 here and there for extraordinary, like, sports events or whatever it might be, fighting, those kind of things?
Sure.
You know, when Jake Paul actually fights somebody and gets his ass kicked, I'm probably signing up for that.
Yeah, when the promoters decide he's going to lose.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty good fighter, man. He's actually surprisingly good.
He's legit. He's got skills.
So he's got skills. I mean, I don't know where he would fall. I think if he fought like a real contender, but he's definitely no punk. I tell you that. He trains hard.
No, yeah.
I get a lot of respect for him.
Fight.
You get in the ring, man. I respect anybody that gets in that damn ring. Like, you're going to get your head taken off. And, he gets in there with some pretty legit dudes. So I joke. I actually have a lot of respect for him. But the Super Bowl thing would be fascinating to see what and how many they actually get. So we'll see where it goes. It could be a lot of money. Let's just say that. So, and sticking down the pay-per-view line, this surprised me. I grew up watching wrestling, and it was huge when I grew up, little kid. WWE, NWA, Ric Flair, all that stuff. Just signed a $5 billion deal with Netflix. I thought like maybe like wrestling was go on the decline at some point, but now we know it's still increasing, and so There you go. $5 billion to be on Netflix. They get access to that audience, and it's going to be one of the first live sports on Netflix.
They were really one of the first like reality TV in a way, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Man, those wrestling fans, bro, they're diehards.
They are, and it's growing. I just thought it eventually was going to kind of like ground out. So yeah, I mean, I grew up watching wrestling. I was like, once I realized it was fake, I was like, you know, when I was like 27, when I realized it was fake, I finally gave in.
Dreams were crushed.
Yeah, it was crushed. Ric Flair was like Sting. It was Sting.
Yeah.
He was on one of the other channels. He went WWE a few times.
Dude,
then it was like Hulk Hogan,
Flair,
the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
You know, all those dudes hang in Tampa. Like my boys will be at the bar with Ric Flair on like a Saturday, like they're like, woo!
I don't know how some of them are still, you know, they did all the roids and everything else in the 80s and drank hard. And they're now they're still 75. They're still drinking.
He still goes hard, dude. Yeah. Like
hanging out with Tyson, smoking weed.
Party. Yeah, dude.
It's like he does have a million products, Ric Flair and the Hulk Hogan. They both have maintained some amount of health and semblance of consciousness, you know, from all the, I mean, think about how many,
dude,
you talk about getting concussions. I mean, these guys are jumping around back in the day when they didn't have any of that. To they still have their wits about them with the number of concussions they probably all have had. There's no telling. Because, I mean, it's fake, but it's still 300, 250-pound men jumping and diving and smacking each other. So there's still a level of athleticism that takes place. But it is like the world's greatest soap opera now. So I don't know. The storylines kind of got stupid at some point. I started watching. I figured it would die off, but sure enough, 250 million global subscribers to Netflix will now get Raw live. Raw. I mean, if things get completely south, I'll just be the voice of wrestling.
I think you'd be great at that. You could be a ring announcer
Or something, you know, like maybe I need to like work on my like vocals a little more, like having some like honey and what are the drinks that people drink?
Like a hot tea and some honey. I don't know, like what singers have.
I don't know
to nurse their vocal cords.
Let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen. I'm gonna drink my Bud Light next. Does that fit in? And if you want to learn from me directly, join my newsletter, ryanalford.com/newsletter. Sign up. I give daily advice on marketing, personal branding, podcasting, life. Give that a shout. Join that. It's free. It's daily. Just like this show, give away our best advice. In other news, Solo Stove's viral Snoop Dogg partnership fails to spark up sales. Hey, I see what they did there with that headline. Marketing Dive brought to us. So I saw this all over LinkedIn. And here's the first thing I thought. Number one, they got a lot of attention for this, a lot of top of mind awareness. And if they truly did this campaign to get immediate sales, then it was a failure to start. This is a brand building. If you ask 100 people 6 months ago if they had heard of Solo Stove, and then now you did that same thing, I guarantee you it's 2x. My mother-in-law bought one of these things from this whole campaign, and she's not a Snoop Dogg person. But she heard about it and saw the news, then she checked it out, and they were wanting something for their patio. So let me tell you, number one, if that was the metric, it was failed marketing for the metric they were using. They doubled probably their awareness in the market. They're top of mind for when someone might consider this in the future. So I read this, they go, people got lost their heads over, not meeting marketing objectives. Well, let me tell you, top of mind awareness means something. It has value. Because not everyone's buying within the 30 days the campaign ran. So, brand over time, sales overnight. Just telling you, that top of mind awareness is a lot higher for Solo Stove. Whether they bought one immediately or not. Not everyone needed a Solo Stove. But now when they get in the market, or maybe they get into like camping season or outdoor season a little bit more, I think you judge this campaign over like 6 to 12 months, not 2 months of sales in the fourth quarter.
It's stuck in my mind. I was at Costco, and I don't know if it was that brand, But I remember I was seeing a smokeless stove, and I did a little bit more of a double take than I definitely would have ever done before.
Yep.
Because I don't need one. But now I'm like, oh, well, now I know.
Exactly.
Thank you, Snoop.
Snoop-a-loop.
Uncle Snoop.
Could you have a smokeless stove like in your condo? Is it totally smokeless? Is that safe?
Maybe a great idea for the balcony. I've had something similar to these things. You're still using, I think, like a liquid fuel.
Yeah. But maybe the balcony. So can I sell you a solo stove?
I get down with that.
See, I'm selling it to you. Snoop Dogg, indirect sales. There we go. See, give that marketing a chance. It takes time. And look, the creativity was out of this world. So I don't want to see creative ideas like this go into shitter because people don't have the right objective set up for their marketing campaigns. Right. This is a brand play. This is not a sales overnight play. So if you want to do sales overnight, you should have done like, okay, $100 off or half off every solo, like something major promo along with it.
Yeah.
But this was a brand awareness play. Get your metrics right on the front end. I'll tell you who's got their metrics like. That's Taylor Swift. Swifty. The Bills playoff game with Kansas City. So the Bills' unique culinary offering, they had this at the game in anticipation of the games with the Kansas City Chiefs. Announced special menu items inspired by Taylor Swift, who's become a regular. The menu features Bad Blood waffle fries, a 2-foot boat of spiced waffle fries with toppings representing the Bills-Chiefs rivalries, and a Karma quesadilla. The article also touches on Swift's frequent attendance to the games and her relationship with Kelsey, including those engagement rumors. Look out. So the Chiefs ended up winning, unfortunately. My boy, Josh Allen, didn't play quite as good as Mahomes, but I think he needed some help on the defense and other things. Nonetheless, I give the Bills some credit here, though. It's fun playing off of built-in, established Taylor Swift themes that are already going on. Borrowed interest. Borrowed interest.
There it is.
That's it. Right there.
I was waiting for it. Teach them, baby.
Teach them, baby. Borrowed interest. I don't know. I'd like to see the food sales. How many Bad Blood waffle fries? This thing sounds pretty good. I'm pretty hungry.
I'm hungry right now. Yeah. I could. I'm down.
Yeah. They had the Is It Over Now cheeseburgers. Isn't that her latest hit? It's so funny that's like her latest hit. Is It Over Now? And she's like knee deep in a heavy relationship. I'm always like, oh God, is this about Travis? They ain't broke up yet. So
I had a little bit of shade coming at me from when we talked about his jersey sales and saying they're gonna break up. So it's all right.
Swifties. Those Swifties will get you, man.
The Swifties didn't like that.
You don't mess with the Swifties.
No.
I do like this. I like nostalgic campaigns, especially ones that I remember. The Silver Bullet. That is Coors Light. Silver Bullet train returns for this year's Super Bowl with seats for fans. Coors Light is reintroducing its iconic Silver Bullet train for this year's Super Bowl after a 12-year hiatus. Part of the Made to Chill campaign, features a modernized version named the Coors Light Chill Train. Using CGI, the ad will digitally insert 100 fans into the train's cars, promoting user-generated content on social media. Coors Light plans to release a slowed-down version on YouTube to allow viewers to explore the passengers and discover surprise guests. There you go. It's tapping into that nostalgia, the Silver Bullet.
I was sitting here doing math in my head of how old was I 12 years ago? Because I remember these ads.
21, 22. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They've
guaranteed to be as cold as the Rockies with that can that would change colors.
Yes. That never quite worked that great, I don't think. I was always look at the can. The idea was great.
Great idea. Execution.
Yeah. Silver Bullet. I like it though. Especially if they pull the CGI off right. We'll see what happens. I'll be watching that Super Bowl going, where's the Silver Bullet? So we'll see how it goes. I do want to bring up one important side thing, Chris, and that's our sponsor. You're sitting in the vacay lounge, Vacay, V-A-Y-C-A-Y. Takeavacay.com. Premium plant-based products delivered right to your door. We've got chill gummies for our latest mushroom line. Look, I'm telling you, everybody needs to take the edge off here and there. You want to do it naturally. You want to do it without getting blazed, but you want to feel good. Our new mushroom gummies are great. Also got my favorite sitting next to me, the sleep gummies. Take a half. When you're sitting there laying in bed, you can't quite get to sleep. Take a little half, read a little bit of the book. 30 minutes later, you're out. But do what I do. When I think I'm going to have trouble, I just pop one like 30 minutes before bed. And there you go. All natural.
Sweet treat.
Yep. No buzz the next day. No head fog. It's like I wake up refreshed. It's one of our best reviewed and one of my favorite products. Takeavacay.com is where you learn more about it. And you can also find us at vacay.global on Instagram. Go give us some love over there. We'd appreciate it. You always see products that Chris and I are promoting on our channels. And we always promote that we do third-party lab testing for all our products. So you know that it's premium grade and tested for purity. And we do low dosages of our products because this isn't about going to Mars. It's about taking a break and taking a vacay. So there you have it. Takeavacay.com. Hey, if you didn't listen, hit the back button. Tanner Chittister dropped a lot of knowledge on sales, coaching, marketing in 2024. Very insightful guy. Young guy has been really successful. Like Tanner a lot. I've had him on a couple times. Then next week, if you really want to get the sales lingo, how to advance your sales in 2024, Brian Tracy, he's written over 30 books. He was amazing. He's an author and really a great speaker and very insightful on sales and really the psychology of sales. There's a lot of stuff. I learned a lot. I was like taking notes during the whole episode, mentally and figuratively, like circling things on my notes page. So check that out next week. Brian Tracy. We're all about bringing value here on the Radcast. Couple of, holidays that I'll bring up that we don't want you to miss. Particularly January 28th is International Lego Day, my friend. I didn't have four boys, four young boys. I'm telling you, I still to this day will occasionally step on a Lego in my house and go, what the? I mean, there's very few things as painful as that. But I write it off because look, instead of like in video games, which they do play, I'd rather them be doing something creative with their hands, and Legos are cool. I'll get into it a little bit.
I agree.
So we got more Legos.
Lego guy.
I should own stock in that shit. I'm telling you, like we got, boxes of canister with 4 kids that were all into it. So there you go. And then January 31st, this has really warmed my heart, literally and figuratively. Inspire Your Heart with Art Day. So, Chris, I want you to paint something for me on the 31st. Yes.
I got you.
Yeah. International Lego Day and Inspire Your Heart with Art. We didn't want you to miss those. Key holidays. What you got planned this weekend, my friend? Anything exciting?
I've got an event with a friend of mine. I don't really know much about it. I just
you're just gonna show up.
+1 guest. Yeah, just being a good. I'm filling in for my buddy with his wife. He's out of town for work, so he asked me if I would go to this event with his wife. So We'll see.
Would you buy an Apple car if it came out?
I don't know. I want to say no.
Yeah.
Unless it was super amazing, but I don't see Apple coming out with a V8 with like 500 horsepower, so probably not.
Yeah. It would be electric. It would be the electric car, like whatever like the next iteration is. But there's an article from Bloomberg that says they're dialing back some of the self-driving features because that was going to be the big thing. And it's going to launch in 2028. Apple Inc. reaching a make or break point on its decades old effort to build a car has pivoted to a less ambiguous design with the intent of finally bringing an electric vehicle to market. After previously envisioning a truly driverless car, the company is now working on an EV. That would be an electric vehicle with more limited features. I love more limited features.
I'm like, dude, we just talked about this with our innovation slacking just in the cell phones, where now you're cutting features already
on the car. Yeah, it's like we're gonna have a smaller steering wheel, and
they're like, guys, forget the extras, just get the car out. We need to get something on the market.
Yes. Copy the bug design from 1984. We need a bug. You know, I always envision an apple kind of look like a bug for some reason, and that's not necessarily
like a VW bug.
Yeah, like. Maybe shaped like an apple. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's too literal. But, you know, we'll see.
I definitely don't picture it looking like a Cybertruck.
No, not a Cybertruck. That's what I want. I want a Cybertruck, maybe.
Cool.
Attention grabbing. You can shoot that thing and it not explode. Hopefully the glass has been fixed since Elon did his test. But I just want to pull a Porsche at 4.2, do the 0 to 60 4.2, pulling a Porsche behind it.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's what I would get if I was going to get an EV. But the thing is, I don't want a battery car yet. We talked about this last week. You know, I want those batteries dying, and there's not a place to charge them. It's like, last thing I'm going to do is think about that when I got it. You know, stop and get gas in like 4 minutes. You know, clock me.
Yeah,
I'm the world's fastest gas getter. Like, boom. I got 4 kids. You kidding me? We're going on vacation. We forget to fill up before the night before. I am in that and out of that gas station faster than you could think. Pay at the pump, and hurry. And send 4 emails on my phone while it's happening. All in 4 minutes, my friend. The dad gas pumper. But I don't know. We'll see what Apple is. They keep dialing back. 2028. Circle your calendars for that. Look, I like the ambition. I like brands that go big, that want to, you know, it makes sense. They've got UI. They have all these experiences. I'm an Apple guy. But, you know, self-driving, that seems like the next frontier. I can get behind that. If there was self-driving right now, I'd travel probably even more than I do. Because then you can just work the whole time. And
dude, my buddies that have Teslas that put on autopilot, he'll tell me, like, from Orlando to here, dude, they're like, I just spent 3 hours doing emails and text messages the whole time in the car.
It autopilot, it's that good?
Yeah,
Close
dude.
enough?
I mean, they swear by it, but I still just not.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to get comfortable with, like, I don't know. I need, like, a robot sitting in the front seat that's doing everything. And I can't, like, still be sitting there. I think I'd just be too paranoid. I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, will you not be paranoid in the backseat? Well, then you're just sort of like, you know, the technology's far enough and you've got some type of humanoid there doing the job.
Yes.
You know, you got to bring all this tech together. You got to bring the humanoid robot that drives your car, cleans your house, everything. We can't be far from that.
We could have it if they put it the right brains on the project.
Yeah. Elon Musk.
Technology.
I think that's what he's developing. Anyway. I think that's all we got, my friend. We got a tight 28, 30-minute version today. Wherever you are, whenever you are, however you are, we appreciate you listening, making us number 1 on Apple, and climbing the charts on Spotify. Been noticing that. We're coming for you, wherever you are. We appreciate you. Chris, appreciate you from the Vacay Lounge in Miami. I'm Ryan Alford here in G Vegas, South Carolina. We'll see you next time on the Radcast.
To listen or watch full episodes, visit us on the web at theradcast.com or follow us on social media at our Instagram account, the.rad.cast, or at Ryan Alford. Stay radical.